And we are live. We are live. All right, let me get everything set up, as always. I wrote a song. I gotta get TikTok ready. Okay, I gotta figure out so I know which one is which. So this is the old one. Let's put the old one on this side. And that's to the YouTube. I'll put the old one on the left. And then we'll put Twitch next to it. And then we'll put this one on the right side. So I know which one I'm dealing with. Hopefully Family Feud. I gotta send Amanda a message. I'm making tea so I can have tea with lemon. Tired of coffee. Alright, that's done. Let me message her. It's almost right on time. Why she say that? Oh, that's because we spoke earlier. Video call. Why is the messages not going through? Okay. I'm gonna have to leave that open so I could hear her. But first we have to go on TikTok. Let's put this on 18 plus. Change the title. Alright, I put that. Maybe Family Feud with a question mark. That will work. And we are live on TikTok. As I await Amanda. We're actually looking forward to playing Family Feud. It's been postponed for 3 days. What's up, Fringe? I wrote a song. It's a serious one. It's not dancing. It's not like that. At least it looks like your Rumbler Nation is working. It's more serious tone. Oh, let's bring that here. And it says the title right there if you would have seen it. But you didn't. The title was right there. There's multiple versions of this. Multiple versions. Where it appears, I don't know. I think it's number 2 I like. Hold on, let me try number 2. I think that's where it starts. I think it's number 2 I like. I just finished writing this. Literally, just finished.
Soaring above the land, grasping an olive branch, cries heard below, lowering to take a glance. Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. Spirit reaches out, its outstretched hands are waiting for.
Now I know there's other versions I like. I just finished writing this. I want to see which one I like the most. I get the vibe of that one. I want to hear the others. There's 6 altogether.
Soaring above the land,
I wrote this
grasping
15 minutes ago.
olive branch. Cries heard below, lowering to take a glance.
Tell Astro I said what's up.
Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. Spirit reaches out, its outstretched hands, waiting for dove to appear, wailing as it lands. Symbol of peace, now laid broken. Villagers raise their torches, words of retribution are spoken. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, saddened by its side, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain. Behold the weeping dove. Division reignited, social media fuels the fire. Peace smothered in ashes, smoke rising higher. Polarizing hatred, keyboard warriors make a stand. Are these words of wisdom, spreading darkness across the land? grasping an olive branch, cries heard below, lowering to take a glance. Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. Spirit reaches out, its outstretched hands, waiting for dove to appear, wailing as it lands, symbol of peace, now laid broken. Villagers raise their torches, words of retribution are spoken. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, saddened by its side, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain, behold the weeping Division reunited, social media fuels the fire, peace smothered in ashes, smoke rising higher, polarizing hatred, keyboard warriors make a stand. Are these words of wisdom spreading darkness across the land? Unified voices denouncing hate, muffled by those who seek revenge, respect of opposing opinions. Each side remains entrenched, fueled by those who seek war. Ominous clouds in the sky, void of leadership. Dove flees as it Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, saddened by its side, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain, behold the weeping
Try this one.
soaring above the land, grasping an olive branch, cries heard below, lowering to take a glance. Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. soaring above the land, grasping an olive branch, cries heard below, lowering to take a glance. Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. Spirit reaches out its outstretched hands, waiting for dove to appear, wailing as it lands. Symbol of peace now laid broken, villagers raise their torches. Words of retribution are spoken. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, saddened by its sight, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain, behold the weeping dove. Division reignited, social media fuels the fire. Peace mothered in ashes, smoke rising higher, polarizing hatred.
This is the one. This is the one I like the most.
Warriors make
Number
a
6.
stand. Are these words of wisdom spreading darkness across the land? Unified voices denouncing hate, muffled by those who seek revenge. Respect of opposing opinions, each side remains entrenched, fueled by those who seek war. Ominous clouds in the sky, void of leadership, all flees as it cries. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch grasping an olive branch. Cries heard below, lowering to take a glance. Shadows of dark souls, evil intent within, flying away in despair, lamented visions of sin. Spirit reaches out its outstretched hands, waiting for dove to appear, wailing as it lands. Symbol of peace now laid broken, villagers raise their torches. Words of retribution are spoken. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, saddened by its sight, releasing the olive branch, symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain, behold the weeping dove. Division reignited, social media fuels the fire. Peace mothered in ashes, smoke rising higher, polarizing hatred. Keyboard warriors make a stand. Are these words of wisdom spreading darkness across the land? Unified voices denouncing hate, muffled by those who
I
see
really like this one. I just wrote this version.
respect
I
of
like it.
opposing opinions. Each side remains entrenched,
Not the other version.
fueled
This one.
by those who seek war. Ominous clouds in the sky, void of leadership. All flees as it cries. Light turns to darkness, sleepless in the night, watching from perch above, saddened by its sight.
It's deep. The lyrics are deep. It's about too much negative energy everywhere. Everywhere. Gotta find a way. Find a way to get past all this. And it's gotta be. That's why I wrote that a half hour ago. So yeah, and that's what it is, Fringe. It's like a poem, and you put it to music. That's basically what it is. And I mean, I could pull up the lyrics and I could break it down when I was writing it. Well, that's show stuff. That's station stuff. And what was going through my mind as I wrote it, because that's what it comes down to. What is the symbolism of a dove? Peace, love, prayer, faith. Noah, biblical, if you want to go into other areas. Spirit. So, weeping dove. The dove is crying. I didn't want to say when doves cry. So I had to come up with a title similar. Weeping dove. Soaring above the land. The entire land. Grasping an olive branch. What is the symbolism of an olive branch? It's hearing the cries below. Shadows of dark souls. Because that's what's all around. Evil intent within some of those. Now you can't see all the lyrics, so I better get my camera off. It's flying away now in despair. Can't believe what it's seeing below. And lamented visions, visions of sadness, remorse, of sin below. The spirit reaches out. Spirit. If you know what the symbolism in a religious text, as far as the dove, you'll get that. Spirit reaches out its outstretched hands, welcoming back the dove, awaiting for the dove to appear. It's wailing as it lands. It's crying. It's a symbol of peace, and now it's broken. It lays broken. Villagers raise their torches, like in movies, when they're angry and they just want vengeance and revenge and all that stuff. Words of retribution are spoken out of their mouths. Light turns to darkness. Sleepless in the night. Think of the dove watching from perch above, so it's looking from the darkness now. Darkness could be symbolism of what's sweeping across the land. Okay? It's saddened by its sight. It releases the olive branch that it's grasping. It lets go. The symbol of peace and love. Tears fall like rain. Behold the weeping dove. The tears of the dove. Okay? Division reignited. Social media does fuel the fire. Peace smothered in ashes, smoke rising higher. Polarizing hatred. Keyboard warriors make a stand. How freaking true is that? Are they the words of wisdom, or are they spreading darkness across the land with what they do? Some of them. Okay? And they think they're doing it for some cool reason or to try to get rah-rah. People behind them, rallying behind them. Like, this is the way, this is it, this is where we go, blah, blah, blah. No. That just causes more division and anger, distrust, lack of communication. We can go on and on. It's not something that is going to do any real positive effect. It might be exciting for the people that support it. But as far as unity, no. It's not a constructive way of being, in my opinion. Unified voices denouncing hate. Right? We would want to see that, right? Like a unified voice, but no. Muffled by those who seek revenge, because you're always going to have that. It's part of human nature. It's an emotional reaction. Respecting opposing opinions. That's what someone would have wanted to continue in dialogue and communication and debate. Each side remains entrenched. They're dug in. Fueled by those who seek war, because there are people out there that would love to see it happen. And they're antagonists. And it's just so much. They're fueling it. Ominous clouds in the sky. This is not good. Void of leadership. People need to bring the country together. Unity on all fronts, all voices united. More responsibility by the leadership because people are listening to them. The dove flees as it cries. It's chaos. The dove is like, oh my God, what's going on? That's why I wrote those lyrics. That's where I was coming from when I wrote that. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Really. So that's where I was coming from when I wrote that. And it's a powerful song. It's not meant to be a dance song. It's not meant to be poppy in nature, or it's a serious song with a serious meaning on so many different levels, religious, spiritual, that's coming from my perspective. But it's also maybe a little, it's gloomy, but yet maybe there's a hope. I'm gonna go make tea. So that's where I was when I wrote that song an hour ago. I'm making tea. The tea is ready?
Yeah, but I can't see.
Alexa, turn on the living room light.
Here, get the water to Taco.
Okay.
Right there.
Papa, no. Here, I'm gonna make tea.
It's already made.
I know, but I gotta. Did you shut it off? This is gonna boil all over. Unless you took my toy, you didn't take mine, right? Somebody's trying to call, but oh my God, they're gonna have to wait. Come on, Taco. Because you're mixing them all up in all the rooms. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't mix up the remotes. If you mix up the remotes, I won't figure out which one goes to what TV until I go in front of every TV to try to figure it out. That's the crazy thing I'm going through right now. This one is not the right remote. Okay. This is my remote. Yeah, this is the one for here. Alright, so let's solve that. This stays here. Now let's figure this rest out. Okay. So the wrong remote was already blocked. Don't touch that. Don't touch that one. Come on, Tycho. Just stay with that remote. Put a label on it. Put a piece of tape so you know that's the one. Anything. Put some, what do you call it? Nail polish on the back of it. Put nail polish. I got some tea. Nice tea. No coffee tonight. Amal, are you still like trolling with that? You really enjoy doing that, don't you? Immensely. What happened with Chris? Uh-oh. What did Chris... I need my glasses. I'm live, so you know I've been live. So what's going on? Anything crazy?
No, I'm just watching the Charlie Kirk, but I need a code.
Oh shit!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I wasn't expecting that. Hold on.
Got it.
Hold on. Did you put it in?
Not yet.
Do it. Do it now.
All right, doing it now. I'm doing it now.
Hold on.
I gotta get the account first, right?
It's the you know which one it is. Should I mute? Do you know which one?
No, I don't. Hold on one second, buddy. Because it's giving me problems. It's not sign into Chrome.
You figure that out while I just get rid of all this other craziness going on.
But hold on.
I was making tea.
All right. I need the email.
Oh, hold on. I'm muting. I am muted. I'm waiting for it now. Did it say waiting for 6-digit code?
Hold on, my friend. It's giving me problems.
Oh, okay.
But no.
I don't know. We're supposed to play Family Feud, but I'm not hearing from anyone.
Enter password. Should be there.
You mean 6-digit code?
Yeah.
I don't see anything on my end yet.
I don't know why it's asking me for a password.
It should never ask for a password. When you log in, it's supposed to be the email, and then it'll ask for a 6-digit code, but not a password. So you might have to redo whatever you're doing. What's going on, Connie? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. It was a truthful poem. Well done. Yeah, I mean,
It says enter your password.
it's not. It cannot be password. You have to enter using email. And are you going to StreamYard.com? And
Yeah.
the login in the upper right?
Hold on, buddy. I'm going to Google Chrome.
Mhm.
Because it won't let me. The damnedest thing, man. I'm telling you, I want to use this camera in the worst way, and every time I want to use it, it gives me a headache and a half.
I can imagine. Don's been having some serious issues with his stuff.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at the StreamYard thing. It's got me. I don't know. This is kind of weird. It's got my account.
You got to log out.
All right.
You have to log out of that. That's what it is. You have to log out of StreamYard on your account.
Okay. Sign in Chrome. Where would I go to log out, buddy?
Are you in Chrome or are you in StreamYard.com?
I use Google Chrome, but I'm in StreamYard now.
So if you're in StreamYard, on the upper right, there should be like a logo, an icon, an avatar. Click that and go down, scroll down all the way to the bottom to log out.
It doesn't say that. It says passwords and auto, customize profile, add profile, open, manage.
What the heck are you looking at?
It says sign into Chrome. I mean, I'm looking at StreamYard, buddy.
It says sign in to StreamYard or no? See, it's not gonna. I can't. Go ahead.
Sign into Chrome.
No, not Chrome. That's your browser.
I know. I've never seen this before. That's why I'm calling the master.
So are you? But when you search in the search bar, did you put in StreamYard.com? Are you seeing the StreamYard page?
Yes.
So in the StreamYard page, what do you see on the upper right? Does it say log in? What do you see?
It says upgrade my account. And then a little icon above that and 3 dots.
All right. What are the 3 dots? Click the 3 dots.
It says set Chrome as your default.
No, that's Chrome. You don't want to touch that. What's the other thing next to it?
New tab.
No, that's all Chrome. So in StreamYard, upgrade account. I don't know. You're supposed to see a login on StreamYard. But if it says upgrade your account, that means you're logged into something on StreamYard.
Right.
So there's got to be something on that page to log you out. Do you see Broadcast Studio? Like, what do you see on the left side?
Left side, I see home, library, destinations, members.
Okay, so what do you see in the upper left? Does it say the KGRA stuff or no? What does it say?
Doesn't say anything on GRA at all.
All right, so you are definitely logged into another account.
Right.
So you just got to find. Let me look at StreamYard. Hold on. Let me see where it's located. My account. When I click my account, I scroll down. It says log out. It automatically shows it. Log out. And when I click my account, it says log out on the screen. You click log out.
The last thing I see is news.
All right, timeout. On the right side of StreamYard, it says light, like my account. You don't see that? My account?
I see my account, right. I clicked on it.
Uh-huh.
Those referrals, team settings, billings, account settings, contact, my support tickets, help center, partner resources, news, terms of service, private policy.
There's
That's all.
you don't see log out underneath private policy?
No.
All right, so that means there's something.
It just came. I logged out. Okay. Now it says email address.
Yeah, now do it. Now do it.
Okay.
And I'll wait for the code.
This is why I call the master.
I wish I could have helped Don, but even Mark, I think he has an internal issue on the motherboard.
Okay, now it's asking me for a code.
There it is. 147
147
357.
357. All right. I'm in, baby.
Awesome. Don't forget, we got to tell. I don't know what's going on for this week for UAP.
I got the guy.
Oh, send me the info when you can.
Yeah, he sent me his bio now.
Listen, we got to remind the guys that on October 2nd, I think is the date. Travis Walton and Jennifer Stein.
That'll be good.
All right, hang up on me.
Take care.
Do your thing. Bye. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's around for Family Feud. So, change of plans. That's the way I got to look at it. There is nothing going on. I see nada. It was 8 o'clock Eastern, and there's no one here. And I'm surprised. No one's here. I didn't even get a message from Amanda. So, that's that. I'm not going to hang and just wait. I waited an hour while I was going crazy with my song. Alexa, shut living room light.
Okay.
Okay. Alexa, raise volume 100%. Plus, tomorrow I'm getting up early to do that driveway. That's my main mission. So I'm going to bed early tonight. I mean, like early, so I could start that early because I got shows tomorrow night. Matter of fact, speaking of that, I better check the station. Let me just add a couple of things in here. Just a couple. I'll do the rest later. All right, I'm 10 over. 10 over. Let me do this. Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow? Oh, I did
Tomorrow's
the wrong one.
forecast shows partly cloudy skies with a high of 79 degrees and a low of 55.
Wow.
There's only a 15% chance of
Perfect.
rain during the day.
Perfect. Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's perfect weather for tomorrow. Okay, now I'm about 15 minutes over. 135. 135. I'm sure I could find a 135. There's a 131. There's a 134. Perfect. That worked out perfectly. Those crickets are so loud. Okay. I need this. And this. I'm just setting up the station, so I have to do it later. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. There's a lot of clicking going on right now. One more. No, a few more actually. Oh, that's a neighborhood thing. Okay, I'm good till morning, technically. All right. Anyone else have no power? Please don't say that. Where are you? Wow, they're close. Holy shite. Stay over that way. They don't have power down that way. It's a pretty... The bubble doesn't show exact location. This person says they got power. Yep, it's only 8 customers on. Okay, so this person says their power's on. So it's isolated somewhere over there. Just leave it there. Don't bring it here. There goes this Aurora again. What's the KP index? Let's look at this. I'm not putting my camera out. I don't care what's going on. That ain't happening again. I'm done with that experiment. Especially not at night. Oh, it's really low here. It's 3.67. Let me look at where the oval is. Wow, it's way up north and it's not even that strong. It's weak tonight. And it's way up north. So not tonight. Okay. So change of plans. Which could be go relax and get ready to get up early. Alexa, set alarm for 9 a.m.
Just a moment. Alarm set for 9 a.m.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Chill out and rest for once. Tomorrow's gonna be a tough day. But I think I might game for a little while. Now what? Oh, this one's lost power too. Power looks like it's going out down there. Watch it happen here now. Boom. No power. Tomorrow's gonna be tough, Mo. It's gonna be tough. It's a bigger portion of the driveway. And it's gotta be cleaned. I've gotta do the edges by brush. And then do all the sealer. It's the big one tomorrow. The good thing is it's on the driveway where it goes up. So spreading the sealer is a lot easier that way. It's easier with an incline than flat. So that's the good part. But it's a lot of work. That's a good. I'm thinking in my head the distance about 50 feet by 12 feet maybe. If I had to guess. So it's a 50 by 12 area. Give or take. So I'll be busy tomorrow. Crazy. I hope it's easy. It's usually not, especially with all the repairs I've done. Because it's got to soak into and seam. I have to create like a seam that connects. So it's got to be a little bit thicker where it's meeting the other piece. Even though I flattened it out really good, you have to create like a lip. And they sell stuff for that. I can't think of the name of it, but it's expensive. I just can't think of the name. It's a weird name that you put at the edges. I can't remember the name of it. Which I don't want to do that. But we'll see. I think I'm not even going to look it up because I'm not buying it. Whatever I do tomorrow is done. I'm not looking at no more projects. This is it. At least for now. Now the next focus is closing that pool down soon. Which I gotta order antifreeze online for the pool. For the lines. The wood is done, which is always great. The driveway will soon be done, which is great. In about a month, I'll do the winterizing of the mower. Change the oil, change the plug, drain it out of the gas, all out of the lines, all that. Winterize it. And then get ready to get the snowblower out. In a couple of months, just start it up, prime it up, get it ready. The season change. A week from today, it's fall. It's done. I gotta put all the cushions away, the summer stuff, umbrellas. Bring the winter stuff out. Put the spring stuff to the back. And get ready for Christmas decorations. So there's a lot already going on here. I have a lot to do still. It's already what? Today's the 15th? We're midway through September. I'm already thinking of the winter months. Oh, here we go. TikTok. It's one thing after another. It keeps me busy though, and I haven't even gone riding bike riding because I've been so busy with that driveway. That driveway has. That's a lot. You have no idea how much work it is to do the work I'm doing up there. By yourself. Like I said yesterday, I did 500 pounds of asphalt and tapped it in. I had to lay it out, rake it to make it even. There's a procedure how you do it. At least there's a procedure for how I do it. I use a rake, even it out, make sure it's level. You gotta pour it evenly, spread it nicely. Like I said, level it, then tamp it down, which is a pain. You gotta do it really good. And then I go over it with the car. And I go over exactly where I did it and where the seam is. And it flattens it right into the other asphalt that I recently had just done because it's still fresh. So it works. If that was to be like a few weeks old, it's already fully cured. I wouldn't be able to do that. I did not go to Walmart. What the heck was that? A mole. In there. In the old one. I'm afraid. A mole's on it. I don't know what's going on in that chat. What's up, James? Just feeling a little tired right now. I'm thinking about finishing the driveway tomorrow. The great thing is, once I start, I'm doing it. And the great thing is, once it's done, I know it's done. And that's when the appreciation comes in. It's done. The whole driveway is done up. But I gotta get it done tomorrow. That's the key. Before the weather changes. Speaking of weather, I haven't been monitoring the weather. Is there anything interesting going on? Probably not. Let's see. Oh, there's a low pressure offshore. That's not coming this way. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. That's got to be going out to sea. Otherwise, if that was coming up the coast, my weather would definitely have a different forecast. Look at this. It's actually spinning in tomorrow. It's not affecting here yet. If that low is stuck. Now it's moving offshore. Maybe get rain here. No, it's going out. That is bizarre. Uh-oh, what is that on the screen? That's got to curve up. What is that? It's curving up. Oh my god, it just made a jog to the west. Now it's curving up. Oh, there it goes. Thank gosh. Wow, we dodged that one. And quiet. It's actually a really nice quiet weather pattern. Let me see what the American is showing. American is showing a system out there, but that's north, moving north. That's not even nothing. So yeah, the weather looks really good. Rain here, that's too far out. It's quiet. Other than here, mid-Atlantic, they got rain. The rest of the country's kind of quiet. Showery up here and over here. Thursday. Midsection of the country. Still up there, Ohio Valley. Up here. Still here. Showery. And that goes to Sunday. So that's pretty quiet. To be honest, that's a quiet map. That's a good map. Now, is it necessarily good for here? No, we need rain badly here. Badly. They were supposed to rain Thursday, but based on what I'm seeing, that model might have to change. Alexa, what's the weather for the next 7 days?
The next 7 days will
Wake
be
up.
mostly pleasant with temperatures ranging from the low 50s to low 80s. Expect mostly clear skies on Monday, partly cloudy on Tuesday and Wednesday, with a mix of sun and clouds for the rest of the week.
There goes the rain chance. They changed it because that storm system's going out, like I just said. They thought it might come further north. Now it's not going to rain all week again. This is not good. The 7-day forecast doesn't even have a drop. That's not good. It's been like that for 2 months now. Though, the good thing is it's not hot. Not that hot. And with the cool temperatures, the leaves, they're going to start falling soon. They're going to start turning as we're approaching fall. So at least as far as that's concerned, it's not going to make a big impact. But it makes a big impact on water supply. That's what it makes an impact on. Because at night, when it goes down into the mid-50s, there's a lot of dew. There's a lot of condensation. So that creates moisture. This is quiet tonight, too. Last night, this thing. Have a great night, Connie. I may go relax for a change. It's early. Actually make some nachos. And maybe find something to watch, a movie or something. Which is like, I don't know what I'm... Tubi's going to be my friend tonight. Probably Tubi. Tubi. And that's exactly what I think I'm going to go do. Take a chill pill, get ready to do, even though the aurora is looking nice right now. Maybe I'll wait a few more minutes. That looks nice on the screen. And I'll start getting ready to wrap it up. Okay, I got that for the morning. I gotta get my clothing ready for tomorrow morning too. My work clothes, gloves. Have it all ready. Alexa, set alarm for 12:54 a.m.
1 moment. Alarm set for 12:54 a.m.
That is to change the station. Let's get rid of that. Get ready. And that aurora is really not, it's, let me look at that. So Greenland. Let me see what it looks like over Greenland. Well, yeah, they're right in the area. It's not a big area, but that's the part that has the activity right now. But it ain't much. I'm gonna check space weather. See, last night they said it. An unexpected, fast-moving geomagnetic storm last night. They're saying moderate storms are possible through September 15th. But the oval looks weak right now. That's what I was looking at on the phone. So not much going on. So this is a good opportunity to take a break. Watch Reckless Kelly. By Yahoo? Serious? I don't even know if that's available on any of my stuff. It might be. Is that on... What platform is that on? What? You had a spat of tornadoes yesterday? Oh my... What? Where? What spat? The spat of tornadoes yesterday was intense. Where? Oh, it knocked out Starlink for 10 minutes? Where was this, Astro? Yesterday. I was working on my driveway all day. I'm gonna have to look that up. What? North Dakota. Today. And South Dakota Sunday afternoon, leaving. What the heck? A rather strange rash of tornadoes whipped through parts of the Dakotas Sunday with flooding and rain. And that's not the only weird thing that happened there. A swarm of tornadoes tore across parts of North Dakota and South Dakota. It began early Sunday afternoon with a confirmed tornado in Mobridge, South Dakota, which downed power lines, rolled a semi-truck, flipped an SUV, and caused some damage to a farm. Tornadoes then tore through parts of other areas, other counties in North Dakota. In just over 6 hours, 20 reports of tornadoes were received by the National Weather Service in North Dakota. Some of these tornadoes were large with multiple vortexes. Holy. Wow, look at all of them. It's rare to happen in September for them. Wow. That's crazy. I just read it. It knocked out Mark's telescope, internet link. I'm just looking at what happened yesterday. Well, that is cray-cray. And that's where it was. I gotta save this. I like this site. It's a good weather site. Here it is, right here. That was yesterday. That is crazy. North Dakota. There was one down here in Kansas. But look at all that. That is odd. That is odd. Wow, he was streaming when it happened? That stinks. Hey, that's space weather for you. It's, you know what I mean? That's like losing power here on Earth during a thunderstorm. Well, space weather has its effects too. I mean, you know what I mean? If you want to look at it that way. Like, people are complaining they're losing power around here. I'm glad it's not me. And there's a bear in the neighborhood now. That's got everybody like, there's a big bear around. Please stop it. It's a bear, okay? You know what I mean? It's like panic. There's a bear in the area. It's a bear. That's where we live. You know what I mean? It's a freaking bear. But yeah, tomorrow, I can't, actually, I really can't wait to get it done. It's like I want to go to sleep just so I can get up and do it. But being that at night, like I said, there's a lot of dew and moisture. So I have to be mindful that I have to let that surface dry. I got to sweep it, clean it, blah, 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 blah. Do the cut work, because I always cut my corners with a big brush with the sealer. And I make it come out maybe a foot and a half out near the edges, on the sides. So I do like a whole cut on the ground. And then I pour the sealer right in the middle, and I just overlap the area I just did. And it's so much easier. It is just so much easier to do it that way. Works great. But it takes time. That's a 2 to 3 hour job easy for me tomorrow. Easy. Take my time, do it right. What I do want to do, now that I just thought about that, is charge my little radio, my Bluetooth radio, and play some music while I'm working. That helps. I could wear earbuds, but if I'm I'm wearing gloves and I don't want to touch anything. It's just easy to have the radio. Let me just see. What's going on, Dwayne? No, I'm going to get off soon because I want to get ready for tomorrow. It's actually a great opportunity to rest. It's only 9:30, not even 9:30. It's a great opportunity to rest. So this is the situation for tomorrow. Let me get this off screen for a second. Pause. TikTok can be very annoying with their settings thing. Let me get rid of that. It's going to stop playing any second. It only stays paused and then it automatically starts to play. That's what TikTok does. Watch. I won't even touch it. It'll just start to play. It should. It always usually does. And of course I would say that and it's not doing it. Anyway, you see this? This is the piece I put together to this piece. I did this piece over the last couple of weeks. But this is what I did yesterday. See that? All this? You can see where it's wet. It looks wet. That's the fresh. See that? That's what I did yesterday. And I evened it out. Because I do it in layers, so when it's the final job like that, it's all leveled to the center. Now the center is higher because of the weight over the years of truck deliveries, also erosion, age, settling down, and water damage from that crazy amount of water that comes down that driveway until I addressed it. So I had to do, you don't realize how, there's 40 60-pound bags of, you're looking at 40 60-pound bags of asphalt that my neighbor paid for. And they're like 20-something a bag. She spent $800 on that asphalt. I did the work. She paid for it. My neighbor paid for this. I didn't pay 1 cent. I did the work, but she paid for everything. So that's how neighbors work together, huh? How many neighbors would do that? Not many. Not that I could think of. Foot the entire bill and he's going to do all the work? Not many at all. Anyway, so I'll play the video a little. So it's ready to seal. That's the point. Now on the other side, you see all those gray lines? You see this? That's asphalt concrete mix. Comes in a powder form. It's crushed asphalt. It's made for cracks, but it comes in a powder form. It's like concrete mix. Mix it with water. I was doing, because that's a quick set, I had to do little batches. I used a coffee can, and I was making little batches because it dries really quick. And I had to do that literally like 20, 30 times to fill all those cracks little by little. And then I would take a brush, or a broom actually, and flatten it out by sweeping it, making it nice and smooth. That's the trick. Just taking the broom, you have to let it dry a little bit, and then you just go over it, and it makes it nice and smooth. The cracks that are in the old section. Follow? That was so many cracks. I have a video that shows this driveway. Not completely the way it was, but pretty close, and you'll see how bad it was. This driveway was bad. Big potholes. That's why I had to do it in layers. Slowly. Building it up on certain sides till I could finally make that combination right there where it's all one piece. There's a method. And it's not madness. It's a method. If Bob was here, he would tell you. If you were doing it by hand. I don't have access to all the rolling machines they have and the heated. They bring it with, it's all heated. They lay it. No, I don't have that access. I'm doing it the hard way. But a lot cheaper way. We saved, if I was to count the entire driveway, we saved $4,000 or $5,000 on this job. By me doing it, at least. About. It would have been a lot more if they had to tear all that out and redo it and resurface it. Then you're talking 10 grand or more. And we're both so happy how it came out. She was happy yesterday. She's standing at the top of the driveway. Right? I'm in the car and I'm telling her, do I go left or right to try to go over the spots and pack it? So she's telling me, go this way, go that way, come up, straight up. So we were working together and it was kind of fun doing that. Like we're doing it together like that. So, look at all those cracks I filled in. I mean, this is seriously a lot. Look at that. Look at all these cracks. But that stuff works amazing. That concrete mix for asphalt. It's crushed asphalt. It's a special mix. Not necessarily easy to find either. And then I did like I said, I did all this, you could see, yesterday. 500 pounds worth. And then I did this side and the inside. And made it level to the center. Remember, over here, the center sank on the sides. It sank a lot. It gave in. It was eroded. And the weight. So I built it back up to make it level to the centerpiece. Just like I did here. This side is okay. It was this side that was really bad because of water damage. And this side because of water damage. And again, other reasons. Erosion, age, all kinds of stuff. This is my mission for tomorrow. And that's a long section. That's not small. You're talking 60 feet, at least. I've already walked about 15. It's about 50, 60 feet to the top. See? See this piece right here? That's new. Had to fill that in to make it even with this. I had to bring all this at the originally to bring it out to make it even to the center. Same goes for this side. And tamping that down is a lot of work. But look how nice and smooth it is. It's pretty good. Look at the cracks. Look at all the cracks I filled in. Oh yeah, there's my driveway I did a couple days ago. Look how it looks. It looks awesome. That I just did. So now I'll connect it. I'll overlap. I gotta sweep out all that stuff. There's sediment in there. I gotta sweep all that out tomorrow. I gotta sweep the whole driveway. There's a lot of work involved just getting that prepped for the final. So there's a lot of work still to be done tomorrow to get that done. And that's why I am gonna get the heck off and rest. Because tomorrow's a big day doing this. It's a big day. Look how nice that came out though. Yeah, this is the job tomorrow, right there. There's the job. Sealing that entire driveway tomorrow morning. It's a lot of work. And I hope that the 4 or 5 gallon pails is enough. I used 2 for my section. 4 might make it for this. I'm hoping it does. I think 4 will. But if you did the math and you looked at this and you know what it's like to spread sealer, how much sealer will 1 5 gallon pail get you from here to maybe here? Then add another one maybe to here, and then maybe to here, and maybe the rest. It's gonna be close with 4. I think it's gonna take 5. But we'll see. I might get lucky. Am I feeling lucky? I'm feeling a little lucky. But I think that's gonna take 5. We'll see. It really doesn't matter because I'll end up I could always do this piece, overlap it if it ends up that way. But the main thing is getting this all done. We'll see. I'll find out tomorrow. Worst comes to worst, I'll just have to do it another day. Can't drive on it once it's down. 48 hours to cure properly. 24 is not enough. 48's better. So we'll see. But that's what I'm going to rest now to do. Get the heck off of here and go rest. Because tomorrow's a big day with that. And plus, the sky's not looking so nice in Greenland either. And I'm not sitting here playing a game or listening to music. I'm going to go rest. So to Dwayne and Amol, Jim, Marco, Genghis, Fringe, Astro, whoever's watching on TikTok, all of you have a wonderful night. I'm going to make some nachos and try to find a movie on Tubi or somewhere and rest.